Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Noelle and I do unboxings, mostly lifestyle subscription boxes, but also some stationery, books, beauty, jewelry, travel, home decor, and even a dash of Disney. So if you enjoy unboxings, I hope you'll consider subscribing to my channel and hitting the notification bell so that you find out whenever I post new videos or go live or announce giveaways. And I usually have a couple of those every month. As always, if you're already subscribed, thank you so much for being here and welcome back. Today I have a great little bi-monthly book subscription to share with you. It is called Peace and Pages. Now this box was kindly sent to me for review, but I was a subscriber well before they started sending me this box for review. I think a bi-monthly book subscription is a great option if you're anything like me and sometimes you just get overwhelmed with your to-be-read pile, and so a book every single month seems like a bit much. Now I do have a couple of different book subscriptions and right now my to-be-read pile is huge, but this I think would be a great option for me if I only had one book subscription, especially at this point in my life. Now the other thing that's really nice is they do have a couple of different subscription offerings. They have their basic box, which is $25.99 plus $6.99 in shipping, and that will always include a well-reviewed paperback in one of the pre-selected genres of your choice, as well as an aromatherapy product and a bath product, and they do work with small businesses across the country to source those items. You can also go for a little bit more and get the deluxe box, which is what I have to share with you here today. Now that is $37.99 plus $6.99 in shipping, and that's going to include everything that's in the basic box, as well as a kind of bookish gift or accessory and a delicious gourmet treat or drink. So of course I love that edible component, so I would always go for the deluxe variation if possible. And then finally, if you just are overwhelmed with your to-be-read pile, as I am right now, you can get the Just the Peace box, which is $32.99. Now on any of those, you can use the code Noelle5 and that will save you $5. As always, I will leave all of that information for you in the description box below. But let's go ahead and get on into this box. I'm so excited to share it with you. I have always really enjoyed the books that they have selected for me. I believe that I have listed on there historical fiction, probably thrillers. I even occasionally like a little chick lit, so we'll have to see what we've got in this box. Now, one of the really cool things that Peace and Pages does is they also theme their boxes, which I just kind of think heightens the curation and the fun of receiving this box in the mail every other month. So right inside, I am seeing their little product card. So the theme for June is Storm Chaser, and this is the deluxe edition. Now, I think that's kind of fun, especially because we do experience some June gloom here in Southern California. Let me know if you experience June gloom wherever you are in the comments below. So it looks like we have got 5 different items in addition to the book, which is usually down on the bottom. So I'm just going to prop this up in front of me so that I can tell you a little bit more about the items. They don't give us the retail values, but I do think it's really cool that they tell us the name of the companies that have created the products as well as the state that they hail from. So I'm just going to get this like kind of protective piece of cardboard out of the way. Now the first thing I am seeing, this is very, goes along with the theme very, very well. It's from the Storm Bath and Body Company, and it looks like it's an emulsified sugar scrub and is in the scent of Love Storm. So pretty cool, but nice big flat jar. Now we get a lot of scrubs and honestly I don't use all of them. This is something I often pass on to other people, but I do appreciate it when it comes in this kind of container because I feel like it's just a little bit easier to get into than like a jar where you have to like kind of dip your fingers in. It's always hard to get the last little bits of it, but this sounds so good, you guys. It's a blend of orange, peach, cherry blossom, and white jasmine. I think that smells like an amazing fragrance. So I'm gonna go ahead and smell it. So right on top, it looks good. And it smells so good. I kind of wish that this was like a candle or a lotion because it does smell so fresh with those hints of orange and peach. So, so nice. Now, the Storm Bath and Body Company is located in Nebraska, so that is kind of cool. I don't feel like I get a lot of products from Nebraska. All right, now the next item, you guys, is very intriguing to me. I've never seen anything quite like this in a box, so I'm hoping that it's a picture frame because it will be very much my style. So it is actually kind of a picture frame. So it's actually a wooden sign. Now you guys know, if you've been with my channel for any amount of time, how I feel about home decor that has script on it. I feel like that is such a personal thing, and so I'm very, very particular about those kinds of items. But I do feel like this one, it's a great quote, but it's definitely also looks like a kind of frame that I can can sort of repurpose and actually use as a picture frame or for some signage that is kind of like my own choosing. So it does say, storms make trees take deeper roots. So it's kind of like etched in the wood sign, but it's kind of cool because it's like in reverse, right? So usually this surface would be on the top edge, but I feel like this shadow box design would make it easy for me to kind of cut out a print that I want to put in there, or just again some other sign. I feel like it's a little bit busy with all these raindrops and the scroll work, and then we've got the tree roots, even though I do kind of like that idea. But I think the wooden frame and the stain on it is really, really beautiful. And I also just love that it's the design of it. It doesn't look like it actually has like a hole for hanging, even though that is something that you could easily kind of fix. So this is meant to sit on your shelf, which I appreciate if you don't have a lot of wall space, which is definitely the case with me, although I have to admit I don't have much shelf space either because I have so many book subscriptions. So this Woodstorm sign comes from Pine Designs, and they are out of Georgia. So love the frame. I'm okay with the quote. I feel like I might actually like put my own sign in there though eventually. All right, let's see what is next. Oh, so it looks like this is our drink. So we got some tea, which I think works well with, again, that storm theme, right? Because that's what you want. You don't want to be out in the storm. You want to be home and cozy with your good read and some delicious tea. This is from the Chai Box, and I've actually gotten some of their stuff before. Usually I've actually gotten like the mix in a bottle, but this is some actual loose tea. It's Sweet Monsoon, which of course goes again with the theme. They do such a good job of curating these. It's fragrant and soothing. It's loose leaf black tea, mango, coconut, cinnamon, clove, and organic mango extract. And it looks like this was hand blended in Atlanta, Georgia. It is 2.5 ounces, but look at it. It almost looks like trail mix. It's like some nice chunky tea in there. So very cool. I personally think that's going to be delicious. I like black tea and mango and coconut. I'm not sure how I feel about the cinnamon and clove, but I guess it's just going to make it a little bit more like a chai. So sounds good. And again, very, very on theme. And this is cute. They did actually give us a little tea strainer. Now I get a lot of tea in subscription boxes. That's why I don't have any like dedicated tea subscriptions, but I do appreciate when they include that. So this is a stainless steel tea infuser, and this is from Eco Mended, and they are out of Florida. It's just in the shape of a heart. This is one of those simple ones that just has like a little hook, so you can kind of hook it over the edge of your cup. So very, very cute and like very nice. This is a little bonus item because normally you would have just gotten, you know, the like kind of gifty item, the aromatherapy product, the bath product, and then finally like the treat. So this is the treat, but this little bonus kind of comes along with the treat this time. We have gotten some really delicious like edible things too. I usually prefer when it's like something that we eat versus something that we drink, but I get that the like tea is a natural choice in this situation. Now our aromatherapy item that I didn't get to yet is some wax melts. This is from Modern Forestry. I think I've gotten some of their candles before. It is in the scent of Thunder Showers. It's 100% pure soy. So this is cute. They always come in these kind of little like containers, so you can just break off a little cube of it. And they are out of South Carolina. So I'm wondering exactly what Thunder Showers is supposed to smell like. Probably like nice and fresh. If we could just like bottle the like scent after a good rain or storm, wouldn't that be amazing? I don't feel like anyone has actually like managed to do that, even though sometimes that is the name of a scent. So I'm trying to open this up without having it go flying across the room, at least enough so that I can give it a sniff. Ooh, this smells, it's more floral than I was expecting. I'm not exactly sure what the notes actually are, but it is really nice. It's not like a gardenia, but it's definitely like got a floral scent to it, but it's still not too overpowering. I'm not like a huge fan of like super strong floral scents, but it does kind of have that fresh after the rain kind of thing going on, or like, you know, right before the thunderstorm breaks and it's just kind of humid and hot, and you can kind of feel that in the air. So, and all of the plants are kind of like opening up and ready for it too. So I totally get why it's called that, but it was like not the scent that I was expecting. Now let us see what our book is this time around. It's usually down here on the bottom. So I'm not actually seeing any like remnant marks on it. So that's kind of cool to me, although I totally understand why they would sometimes get us like remnant books. So this is called Ask Again, Yes. This is by Mary Beth Keane, the author of Fever. It says, Let's go ahead and read. It says, how much can a family forgive? Now, this is what the cover looks like. It kind of looks stormy, doesn't it? Or yeah, so it looks like a neighborhood, kind of like a cookie cutter neighborhood here, but that's with these like blues and greens. It almost looks like kelp, like floating in the ocean. So it says, Francis Gleason and Brian Stanhope, rookie NYPD cops, are neighbors in the suburbs. What happens behind closed doors in both houses, the loneliness of Francis's wife Lena and the instability of Brian's wife Anne, sets the stage for the explosive events to come. In Mary Beth Keane's extraordinary novel, a lifelong friendship and love blossoms between Kate Gleason and Peter Stanhope, born 6 months apart. One shocking night, their loyalties are divided and their bond will be tested again and again over the next 30 years. Heartbreaking and redemptive, Ask Again, Yes is a gorgeous and generous portrait of the daily intimacies of marriage and the power of forgiveness. How interesting. So I'm very curious. I was like, who are these people? So we've got like 2 couples, and then we've also got like some rookie NYPD cops. So interesting. So it sounds like it's going to be a little bit of a mystery as well. Let me know if you've had the opportunity to read this book or anything by this author. Like I said before, you guys, I have such an extensive TBR pile right now, but I will always report back to you once I finally do get around to all of these awesome reads. I think this is such a fun book subscription, and I highly suggest it. Again, if you maybe just need a book every few months or every once in a while, as well as some really nice treats. And I think it's great that you're also supporting small businesses in the process. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please do give it a thumbs up, and hopefully I see you all very, very soon in my next unboxing.